This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll pull it on the read. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Off the play fake. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the run, it's Lynn. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for them.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lynn. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the whole...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch with this offense. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Pucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
The Gamecocks pick up the first down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He'll keep it himself. Got room at the 35. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Complete downfield. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Slater. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. This Boston College offense has it working. They're going back to the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to...
Big guy tries to barrel in, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They'll try to add another to their lead. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Catch in the middle, it's Turbin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Makes the catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. On to attempt to try. This guy is so slippery, so it would... Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lynn. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Boston College wants to play fast. Wants to throw it. Now adjusting. The short hands. It's Lynn. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Offense gets set for second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Nix. Across the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Under fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Making side adjustments here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Jax St.
The Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lynn. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and is picked off.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off-play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks into the open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. To the air on first down. The throw. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a space. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. He got it. That slices the lead to 2. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got it behind the line. It's Nix. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Got it in the middle, it's Turbin. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Wants to throw again. Right on target this time. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Still on his feet at the 35. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play picking up the first.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nix. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nix. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. Creates a little space. There he goes. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Lynn. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Might be looking to run. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. And the Gamecocks up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Handoff to the lone back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking for room. It's Lynn. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Right back to him on the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lynn. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And after that incompletion at this juncture in the game, a field goal here would be nice on fourth down, obviously, but do you trust your defense to keep getting stops? If you don't, you've got to go for it here on fourth and short.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Boston College! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shot.
Turning it on! They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The offense changing the play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz. But because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Got it in the middle. It's Turbin. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by him.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Plows through the defense. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
This time on target. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He throws one to the left. It's caught downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
At the 22-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The give out of the gun. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up